Hi guys, this is Amy from Keto Life, and I had promised you that I was going to be making my broccoli cheddar soup. So I'm going to make that tonight. So for the soup, I am going to be adding, we have a rotisserie chicken here, so I'm going to be adding chicken to it as well as bacon to make it extra flavorful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by chopping up my green onions. In my pot, I have about 2 to 4 tablespoons of olive oil, around there, probably, let's say a good 3 tablespoons. So I'm going to add my chopped onions to that. And I'm also going to add a tablespoon of garlic. Spicy garlic. Alright, and we get a wooden spoon here, and we're just going to saute our onions and our garlic in this olive oil until we get our flavors released and get these going and cooked. I'm also going to add a sprinkle of celery seed. I would have used actual celery, but I didn't have any, so I'm using celery seed. It smells really, really nice, and this helps to make a nice soup stock. Chopped celery would have been great too. So we're going to let this cook, and I'll show you the next step. Alright, so to this we're going to add 2 containers of chicken broth. So this is what I'm using. Let's see, I didn't really look at the ingredients. Chicken broth. This has celery juice, onion juice, yeast extract. It has carrot juice. It does have 1 gram of carb, it says, for 1 cup. So for me, that's okay. We're going to add in 2 of these. Next, we're going to add 2 packages of our broccoli. So we're going to get that cut open. We're going to add 2 packages. Carefully though. Stand back a little. Get our broccoli in there. One more package. There we go. So we got our broccoli in. Now we're going to let this cook until our broccoli is nice and cooked through. And meanwhile, we have our bacon in the oven. Let me show that. We have bacon in the oven cooking, and we will let that cook, and when that gets done, we'll chop that up, and we will be adding that to our soup. I'm going to add in 2 bay leaves, which we will remove at the end. I'm going to do 1/4 teaspoon of thyme, 1/2 teaspoon of onion powder, and 1/2 teaspoon of marjoram. And I added 1/2 teaspoon of basil leaves that are kind of finely chopped up. So we've got all our yummy seasonings in here. We're going to let this cook and bring it to a simmer. And I think our bacon's about done. That looks pretty done. So I'm going to turn that off. Okay, we're going to add in our chicken. This is probably about 2 cups of chopped chicken. It's kind of a lot. I don't think you'd have to add this much, but I kind of want to have leftovers throughout the week. So we're going to make a big soup. And we're going to chop up some bacon and add that in too. Okay, here we go. We are adding in our chopped bacon now. How much bacon was this? It was about 8 slices of bacon that we chopped up and added in. And we have a couple pieces that we saved for garnish or whatever. So, alright, so the next step is to let this come to a small or a slow boil, a simmer, And then we're gonna add in our heavy cream and let that come to a simmer. And then we're gonna stir in all of our cheese. And that's it, it is done. And it is so delicious, so creamy, so cheesy, and very, very flavorful. So I will show you when this is ready. All right, so I'm gonna add in about 2 cups of heavy cream. And we will let that come back to a nice simmer once again. And then we'll add in our cheese. So you want to add your cheese when your soup mixture is not boiling. If it's boiling, your cheese will coagulate and become stringy. So we want our cheese, our soup, to be on, I have it turned down on low temperature. So we're hopefully, this is not going to do what we don't want it to do. So I'm just gonna sprinkle and stir our cheese in. And cheese at room temperature also will melt better. So I'm going for about 2 cups of cheese. So I'm just slowly stirring in about 2 cups of cheese on low heat. And our soup is pretty much ready to go. Ready to serve this up. You can do a taste of it, taste test, and just see if you need to add more salt or more of anything, any of the seasonings that you like.
Does it taste cheesy, or do you need more cheese?
Oh, it's so good. That tastes amazing. I added a little bit more pink Himalayan salt. Oh, I think I see that leaf.
The bay leaf?
Yeah, I had a missing bay leaf that I couldn't find.
She thinks it's
And our
funny.
bird thought that was pretty funny. Oh, there it is. Ed found it and then he lost it. Oh, great.
I'll find it again.
That's the fun part, finding that bay leaf. But yeah, all of these seasonings added really good spices and flavorings. You can add more pepper, you can add more salt, you can add more cheese if you like. But this is pretty delicious, and this will be great for leftovers for lunch. So let's serve it up. All right, so here's my finished soup, broccoli, cheddar, chicken, and bacon soup. It is so delicious and perfect for the fall. So I hope you guys like this recipe. I will list everything down in the description. If you give it a try, please let me know and leave me a comment below and let me know if you liked it. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video.